There's a word in Spanish that is called curanderismo, curandera, curandero. Curanderismo is a word that describes a non-traditional way of healing, okay? And it to all modalities, whether it's bone setting, herbology, midwifery, okay? You're considered a curandera or a curandero. Basically when you break the word in Spanish, cura means priest. Cura, C-U-R-A, cura, means priest. Curandera is a person that is of prayer, like a priest, okay? Curanderismo is a person that works with the prayers and does healings. That's what the word means. And it's a non-traditional way of doing things. And the reason for that is because it's very early. It's about 500 years old. And it was a word that was given to us people between Mexico and the tip of Patagonia, South America, because they did not know. And so they said, these are people of prayer that are healers. And so that's what the word says. It's a person in prayer, which is really sweet. It's like the word indio, okay? In Spanish, that means a person that has God within. That's all that the word means. And many times people want to change it. And I think about it and I said, you know, that's a really beautiful perspective that here these foreigners came from wherever they came and they saw the gentle people of the islands and the gentle people of Central America, Mexico, South America. And they said, oh, you know, they're people walking with God within. I mean, that's so sweet. That's so precious, right? Yeah. So, so maybe if somebody talks to you about that word, you know, that you can bring it to life because it's a beautiful word for everybody. And some people say, oh, you know, they were looking for India. Well, you know, give me a break. You know, how are you going to head off in one direction when India's in the other direction, okay? And I think that even in those days, they knew left and right, you know. Maybe they didn't, who cares, but anyway. So this kind of medicine that we are experiencing yesterday and today, it's called curanderismo, just so that you know. The reason that is called curanderismo and the reason that it's called non-traditional is something that is traditional is there from the beginning of life, of the people, okay? Regardless of where in the world you are. But when you say non-traditional, that means that it's mixed with other things. And 500 years ago, the medicine of the Maya became mixed. So this is a mixture of Mayan, which is traditional, African, which is, you know, the herbs, and of course some of the chants, some of the prayers, some of the drumming that happens with the medicine, you know, comes from the motherland of Africa. And then the other mixture is the Catholicism, okay? And so that makes it non-traditional when you have these three things. I went home to study the traditional Mayan way of doing prayer, Mayan ceremony, Mayan everything, okay? But I made a conscious decision that is something that's in my heart because it belongs to my ancestors.